Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Freshman All-Star Game, the SCHSHL 2024 All-Star Game here on LI Sports Network. I'm Ryan Brannigan. As you just heard the introductions to the teams, the home team containing teams from Connecticut, Sayville, ESM, Middle Country, Northport, Smithtown, Southampton, and West Islip. On the other side of the ice, the away team, which are going to be in the white uniforms, will be comprised of East Islip, KPC, Longwood, PatMed, Sachem, St. Anthony's, and Ward Melville. As we get set for what should be a fun and exciting night of hockey, showcasing the best of the SCHSHL of the freshman division, including some of the all-star developmental players. We have on the away side of the ledger Ryan Fink, leading goal scorer. On the home side, Mikey Lane of the developmental level, in addition to Logan Dietz. Both of those players have been exceptional at that level of play, as we look forward to a fantastic night of hockey, and we're so glad to have you along with us for the ride. Stick around. Coming up next, we have Puck Drop. You're listening to LI Sports Network's coverage of the SCHSHL All-Star Game 2024 edition. And welcome back to LI Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League 2024 All-Star Game. I'm Ryan Brannigan, and starting in net, we're going to designate a blue team and a red team. And starting in net for the blue team is Austin Pagano. She is an exceptional goaltender out of ESM. And on the other side of things, in net for East Islip, we have Ryan Rauscher for what we're going to call the red team. With all that confusion out of the way, I wouldn't blame you if you didn't quite know whose team was on whose. We'll do our best. Here is Lucido, knocked off the puck as he tried charging into the zone, and out of the zone it comes. Beckman back to get it, representing Eastport South Manor. Tries to get through his own zone, and Blaschuk there to send it in deeper. Going in after it, representing Northport Huntington, is Jackson Zethner. Now back on the puck. The far boards, it's James Acker going to bank it out and comes onto the stick of Daniel Brown. Brown moves in, takes the first shot of the game. It's a pad save made in net from Ryan Rauscher. Puck comes to the near boards. Here's Mitchell, Jack Mitchell. Weaves his way in, sharp angle shot denied by Pagano. Puck moved out of the zone quickly, and back it comes the other way. Siak moving into the zone, and Wimmer ties him up and takes the puck away. The solid colored jersey is a good way to tell against the away jerseys. Well, actually, it's the home jerseys in this league, but in the NHL, the away jerseys. Here's a foot race between Wimmer, but winning that race for Middle Country was Ian Groshans, or pardon me, Derek Johnson. Groshans and Johnson both out there. Turnover, that shot flicks on to Pagano, who makes the stop. Fabraro keeps in. Fabraro, hounded by Siak, still able to get it free. Comes to Mineta. Mineta plays it down low, hoping for Blaschuk. Blaschuk tries to get it back to the point. It's intercepted and deflected out of the zone by Siak. Intercepted by Acker. Here comes James Acker on the near circle. Nice move. Acker tries to take it to the forehand, but a good defensive play was made. Turned back over. Outlet pass kept alive by Mikey Lane. Forechecking there is Avlanitis. And Orenzo feeds Mineta. Mineta shoots over the top. Played at the corner, try to get it back to the point. It's intercepted. Kept alive by Mineta for the moment. And now Avlanitis gets it to Johnson. He's in all alone. Johnson shoots. Save made. Ryan Rauscher denies Derek Johnson on the first high quality, high danger, if you will, scoring chance of the evening. Here's Prizgen. Mishandled the puck. Fabraro tries to break out. Mikey Lane had other ideas. Sends it in deep around for James Acker. Acker try to play it to the front. It's intercepted. It's really fun to see all these players on different teams joining forces. 2-on-1 Fabraro. Shoots off the bar. Might have been the cross post. And out the other way. Not sure how many icings we'll see here tonight, but we'll get one here. With 11:06 to go in the first period. No score, but plenty of opportunities for either side in this 2024 freshman SCHSHL All-Star Game. Face-off coming to the right of Pagano. You know, you start to wonder, how good are these All-Star teams? Could they compete with maybe some of the best travel teams? Here's Wetter. Wetter moves to the backhand, and oh, what a save made. Ryan Rauscher denies the lethal score from Southampton. Schwartz carries up the other way. Avlanitis checks him and forces an offside. Now you're listening to LA Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League Freshman 2024 All-Star Game. Face-off right outside the blue line. Make sure you follow us on social media at LA Sports Network. Subscribe here on YouTube. Leave a like if you like what you hear. Everything helps us out. Meanwhile, back out the other way, it's for St. Anthony's. Dylan Schlicht. Schlicht around the net. Pops up on the other side. Tries to center when it gets blocked. Comes back to the point. Played on further by Harper, representing Pat Med. Here's Wetter, and oh, we're going to get our first penalty of the game. Let's see who the guilty party is. And it looks like they're going to get for Smithtown Ryan Light. Face-off won and cleared by the team in the light jerseys. Fired out the other side, and the light jerseys keep in. It's Mitchell, Jack Mitchell. Nice move at the blue line, moves his way in, slaps one wide. Battle in the near corner, dug out, Schlicht, playing it across, looking for Kazarek, and it comes all the way back down. And what have been the stars so far in tonight's game, the goaltending, specifically that of goaltender Ryan Rauscher. Foot race won by Giordano. Haynes moving it up on behalf of East Islip. Play it out in front by Kazarek. Stick lifted by Kazarek. Back to Kane. Kane flips one, hoping for a deflection. One does not come. Blaschuk on the far, Haynes on the far side. Gets it back for Febraro, returns it to Haynes. That is Blaschuk. Now Haynes has it, shoots, and a save made, Pagano. Haynes has it back. Tries to get it to his teammate, and it's flipped out, not quite out of the zone. Good keep by Febraro, but poked out of the zone by Logan Dietz. Now on the stick of Jordan Haynes. Haynes feet across, does not find Blaschuk. Immediately he'll catch it up off the boards, down low. Schwartz trying to play it on further. Comes into the possession of Mikey Lane. Kept alive by Haynes, give and go with Haynes, and didn't quite see who that was, but it's come back to Schwartz. To the far side, pass across, looking for LaRue. Deflected. 2 seconds and 1 left on the power play, and that'll do it. And here's Goldstein right out of the box, moving in. 2-on-1 developing, and Febraro shut him down. Great defensive play. But the dark jerseys able to maintain possession of the zone. That shot from Lane got deflected and is scooped up and held by Rauscher. No score in this all-star game. Just over 8 minutes gone by. Just over 7 minutes gone by. Face off to the right of Rauscher, won by the solid jerseys. Brown, checked by Schwartz. Now on the stick of Febraro. Febraro outlets. Now to Mineta. Mineta moves in for Sachem. Mineta's shot gets blocked down. Solid block made by Zethner. Now on the stick of Brown. Gets it to his newly minted teammate. Goldstein, nice move, Goldstein, and oh, a save made. Rauscher comes up big again. Goldstein try to keep it deep. He's got Brown on his wing, and on the other wing, Beckman. Febraro, though, takes it away from them all. Moves in on his backhand, gets knocked down, stays with it, puts it out in front. Pagano there to make the stop. Interesting to have Pagano in net. That does make sense. She is with her teammates still. Little miscue. Puck comes out of play, and we'll get a whistle. 6:42 to go here in the first period. No score in what's been an otherwise eventful first period. Some excellent stops made from goaltender Ryan Rauscher, and making some fabulous saves of her own on the other end of the ice. Austin Pagano. Face-off won by Avlanitis. Acker gets it back to his teammate Giordano. Giordano tries to return it to Acker, but getting in the way of it was Harper. Puck turned over. They get it back to the point. It's kept alive for the moment. Loose puck fired wide by Johnson of Middle Country. Here's Tucci. And the white jerseys break out. Tucci doing everything he can to try to break it into the zone, but it's turned away. Here comes Acker the other way. 3-on-3 over the blue line. Acker looking for space. Gets it through to Johnson. Takes it to the backhand. And another save made. My goodness, Ryan Rauscher came to play tonight. Turned over in the neutral zone. Long-range shot. Deflects behind the net. Try to play it on further. Come back onto the stick of Acker. Out in front, Johnson. Another save made by Rauscher. Giordano for Connecticut. Sayville lets that one go off the pad of Rauscher. Avlanitis try to go between his legs out in front. And no dice there. Pagano blockers it to Giordano. Johnson scoops up behind his net. Try to break out on the far side. Johnson picking up speed through the neutral zone. Johnson tries to lead Acker. A little too far for him. It's cut off by Febraro. Febraro fanned on the pass around the boards. It's taken back. And in the possession now of Chiro. Reeve Chiro try to get it to Schlicht. It wouldn't go. Febraro, though, will try to outlet himself. Held up at the blue line, but he's got onside. Schlicht sends it in deeper. Lane on to play the puck. Backhands it around for Prizgen. And isn't that a bit of a interesting sight? How big Sean Prizgen is and his defensive partner, Mikey Lane. That might be the biggest height difference of a defensive pairing we've seen in the SCHL. SCHSHL as Rauscher makes the stop. 4:34 to go, first period. I mean, it's quite the sight to behold. It's the height difference. It's both of them all-stars in their own right, well-deserved. Lane usually playing forward, is playing defense. Turnover, here's a chance, just went wide. Rebound, put back into the pad. And back the other way it goes for a rip from Prizgen that goes over the top. Siak has it back, sends it down low. Cut off by Mitchell. Jack Mitchell try to get out of the zone, has a bit of a tough time doing so. Chiro going to try to help him out, and he gets it over to TJ Kazarik, who skates in with speed. Kazarik, the shot, and a glove save made. Pagano. Great rush up the ice. Kazarik, better save made by Pagano. And you're listening to the SCHSHL 2024 Freshman All-Star Game here on LI Sports Network. Face-off to the left of Pagano. Schwartz, shot, save, Pagano, rebound, score! First goal of the game belongs to the white jerseys, and putting it in looks like it was Blaschuk. We take another look. Excellent execution off the face-off. Schwartz knows what to do. Get the puck to the net. Good things happen. The deflection just missed by Blaschuk, but he does a great job to find the rebound and put it in the back of the net. 1-0. We're going to call the white jerseys our blue team. Our dark jerseys the red. Back the other way. Febraro just missed. Back it comes to the point. Schwartz, who picked up an assist on the goal, lets that one go just wide. And suddenly, the red, or your dark colored jersey's in trouble. Good outlet pass to Wetter. Wetter tries to get into the zone. He's got Dietz with him and gets held up at the blue line, getting offside. 3:03 to go, first period. 1-0 in favor of The white jerseys are designated blue team. Face-off won by the light-colored jerseys. Wimmer moves in. Shot goes wide. Kept down low. Played out in front for Schwartz, and oh, what a nifty little glove save made by Pagano. Flashing the leather off a good setup. Once again involving Schwartz. Face off to the left of Pagano. In control of the light jerseys, Mineta. Sharp angle shot, scores! What an absolute snipe! Are you kidding me? Vincent Mineta controls the puck, wheels it around to the far circle, and woo! What a goal! What an absolute laser beam from Mineta. It's 2-0 blue or light colored jersey. Face off. Comes to Harper. Plays it around. Try to bank it out of the zone. Picked up by Daniel Brown. Brown skates through center. Brown 1-on-2 and tries to get around Kane. Eventually is able to do so. But now has some trouble on the near side. It was Lorenzo. Here's Brown. Nice move to the net. Brown just flipped it over the top. Centers one. Doesn't find it anyone. Giordano plays it out in front. No one there. Giordano once more. Finding the open Goldstein. Let's see if the Southampton boys could try to get this dark color jersey, red color, as we're designating, back in the game. Brown plays it behind. His teammate Beckman is there. Played away from him neatly by Kane. Not out of the zone. Good pass from Goldstein. Goldstein to Beckman across. And oh, Brown fanned on it at an open net. Beautiful setup from Goldstein to Beckman. And Beckman back up top. Shot from the point, just deflects wide. That one coming off the stick of Middle Country Cougar Ian Groshans. That one across the Beckman is somehow doesn't go. Groshans now to Giordano. Best shift of the game for the dark colored jerseys. Giordano's shot is gloved and held by Rauscher. As we're under a minute to play here in period number 1. As I take a look at the leading scores, the who's who of who's in this game, Haynes leads the way in terms of points. Here's Prizgen. That shot gets blocked by Mitchell. Mitchell, great outlet pass to Schlicht. Schlicht carries on his backhand. Hits the break, circles back. Plot, deflection, save Pagano! Maybe her best stop of the night. Meanwhile, here comes Mikey Lane. Lane on his backhand, tries to put it up front, and Chero's there to intercept. Schlicht, his teammate, fellow Fryer, gets it over to the Ward Melville. Fabraro, Blake Fabraro, moves his way in. He's joined by his teammate, TJ Kazarek. Shot, deflects over the top, and here's Johnson. Back in possession. Johnson representing Middle Country, finds Acker. Acker just missed far side. Comes all the way around into the possession of Schlicht, and that'll do it. First period in the books. 2-0 in favor of our blue team, or the darker colored jerseys. And you're listening to LI Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. I'm Ryan Brannigan, and we'll be right back with period number 2. Stay with us. Back to the Rinks and Hop Hog. You're listening to LA Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League 2024 Freshman All-Star Game. Featuring some developmental players as well, but mostly freshman high school. Mostly freshman here. It's Blaschuk, shoots and a save made Pagano. Both goaltenders really stole the show in that first period before finally a couple of goals went in. Scored by the teams wearing the light-colored jerseys. Oh, no way! Austin Pagano, you didn't just do that. How do you do? Whoa, my goodness, what a glove save. You see Haynes getting in across. And Blaschuk, woo! Okay. He's got 10 goals and 24 points, does Chris Blaschuk. It's good for 5th among freshmen and developmental level players. For just focused on the freshmen, that is 2nd. Only to his teammate Haynes, who passed him the puck. Avlanitis behind the net, outlets to Acker. Played across for Johnson. Johnson moving it in. That's the undefeated East Islip freshman team, by the way. Just nothing short of unstoppable. You see why. Their goaltending and forward group, they're hard to stop. Blaschuk got around Lucido, but ran out of raceway, and Blaschuk takes it back, moves it in, wrists one that's blocked. Haynes played it across, and a save made as Pagano denies LaRue. Meanwhile, it's kept alive and poked around by Schwartz, but ultimately into the possession of Zethner. Meanwhile, back the other way, Mineta. Play that one through. Mineta's second goal, nothing short of an absolute snipe past Pagano. Wraparound try, wouldn't go. Another try stopped by Austin Pagano. Kept for the moment, but taken out the other way. Regathered by Wimmer. Feeds Fabraro. Fabraro. Nice move for Braro. Couldn't get the shot away. It's loose out in front of the net. Mineta has a go at it, and Pagano said no. Wimmer circling back. Try to play it to Fabraro. Johnson nearly intercepted, but it did get to Fabraro. Blake Fabraro. Pad save, rebound, scores! It looks like it's Mineta's second of the game. And it makes it 3-0 in favor of the light-colored jerseys, as we're indicating blue. Here's Fabraro. Blake Fabraro, just a fabulous puck-possessing defenseman. Puts that shot on. That's a very difficult kick save made by Pagano. No real chance on the rebound. And 3-0. Will we see a response from the darker-colored jerseys as light colors kind of running away with it? Groshans tries to get it up the ice. It's taken away. Giordano back on it. Giordano looking over his options. Got his teammate via the developmental league, Logan Dietz. There's a shot and a save made by Rauscher off the stick of Giordano. 11:38 to go. First period. You're listening to LA Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League 2024 Freshman All-Star Game. Face-off. Wetter won it back, but ultimately had it taken away. Comes on the stick of Dietz, and Dietz sees that one flipped away. What a keep it for the moment by Light, but Fabraro goes around the mall and shot deflects wide. I think Pagano got a piece. What a rush up the ice, though, from Fabraro, who's on a mission tonight. Blake Fabraro taking names. Blake Fabraro, they're offside. representing Ward Melville, Blake Febraro. Puck goes the other way. Chance for Wetter. And ultimately comes out of the zone. Mikey Lane. Too late to keep it in. Schwartz will fire it in. Lane around to get it. Representing West Islip. Taken away by Kazarek. Plays it back for Schwartz. Schwartz lets one rip and a save made Pagano. 10:36 to go here in the second period. Face off to the left of Pagano. Eventually comes into the possession of Lane, but Lane's pass looking for Quescu. Intercepted by Kane. Puts it out in front. Prisgent there. Sean Prisgent representing Smithtown Hauppauge Blue. Puck comes in. Kept alive. That's the other player representing West Islip, Lucas Wilk. Wilk playing it around. Siak is there. Siak keeps the cycle going. Wilk and Quescu in after it. Held in for the moment. And now the puck is iced. Go all the way down. There's your icing. .933. Just give you an idea of how these players are doing. Saw the goal from Blaszczuk, I mentioned, is 24 points. 26 points, Haynes, your leader. Wimmer, close behind, representing KPC. Goldstein, Brown, and Schlicht, 4, 5, and 6, with 20, 19, and 18 points, respectively. It's Haynes being checked from behind, but prevailing is Haynes. Haynes drops it back. Played further by Harper. Back on the stick of Harper. Harper back down for LaRue. Comes all the way back to Haynes behind the net. Plays it now once more for LaRue. LaRue behind the net. Back to Haynes. Haynes circling. Getting some space. Playing it across, and a good step up by Giordano. And now Goldstein out the other way for Braro. Quick to check him. Outskates everyone to the puck, but still it came on for Goldstein to play it across. Falling down was LaRue. Puck comes out of the zone. Giordano. Now Goldstein. Blaszczuk there. Harper representing Pat Med. Brings it through. Plays it across, just a little too far. For Haynes, for Braro. Takes the shot, a glove save made Pagano. 8:21 to go. Second period action. The white, light-colored jerseys represented by blue on our scoreboard with 3. The dark colored jerseys represented by red with 0. Face off one of the defensive end by the dark colored jerseys. Play up the boards. Jack Mitchell doing his best for the light colored jerseys to keep it in. Wimmer representing KPC. Nice moves there by Wimmer. See why he's in the top 3 of scoring. 16 goals. Is first in the entire league. Back to Mitchell, lets one rip. It did not get all that shot. It ends up being a turnover. Johnson the other way for Middle Country. Johnson spinning away from it. Good job from Mitchell to get back. Mineta was there as well. Both of those players representing Sachem. The other way, Noah Young Puts it out in front, and Pagano will smother it. With 7:28 to go here in the second period, we'll see our goaltending change, and a round of applause for the fabulous goaltending in that first period. No goals allowed for Roush, and he faced plenty of good opportunities. Pagano, arguably facing the higher quality chances, did her best to keep the dark colored jerseys in the game, allowing 3 in the process. Made some fabulous highlight reel saves as well. Schwartz battles Acker. Acker can't clear. Schwartz still holding the blue line. Acker once again intercepts and looks to cut it back up the other way. Plays it across. He's looking for Johnson. Great play by Johnson. Johnson hits the brakes, looks for help, circles back, eventually plays it to Alvanitis, but it's taken back out the other way. And flipped a home run pass. What a pass! Here's Fink. Fink save made by our new goaltender. Representing Smithtown Red, we have Sean Wolgamuth making that pad stop. What a pass, though. Beautiful saucer pass to create the breakaway opportunity for the developmental Ryan Fink. Yeah, it's iced. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Here in the second period, 3-0 in favor of the light blue jerseys. Does that work? Light blue, dark red? I think that works. Face off to the left, shot goes in! Michael Elko, coming into the game representing St. Anthony's, got his blocker on it, but it ultimately was too hard of a shot coming off the stick of Ryan Light of Smithtown Hauppauge. Light, through 10 games played, 7 goals, 5 assists. That was a beauty as he just smoked it. And he gets the dark red jerseys on the board. Here's Groshans. Looking for Light, taken back. Played across to the other way for Harper. Harper tried to bank it out of the zone. It's intercepted by Dietz. Dietz plays it across for Light. Light lets that one go way wide, but Dietz picks it up on the far boards. Plays it back for Light, who is open, and the puck just goes through his legs past the stick. Back to Groshans. Groshans fires. Lorenzo got in the way of it. A good play there by Wetter to take it back. Wetter across! Are you kidding me? Michael Elko! Post to post. Let's take another look. What a pass here from Wetter. Oh my goodness, and the second save as well for Elko. Getting all that with some fabulous camera work by our team, of course, at LA Sports Network. The best cameramen around, the best producers around. Meanwhile, Kazarik, the other way with that pass from Chero. Chero behind the net looking for Schlicks. And Siek plays it back out of the zone. Taken right back in by Harper. Harper being hounded by West Islip's Lucas Wilk. It does not get out of the zone just yet. Zethner will try the other side and gets his teammate Siek. And Siek moves in with Quescu. Siek reverses, try to play it across. And Lucido does everything he can to keep it in and eventually does so. But now it comes out. TJ Kazarik, checked by Lucido. Lucido plays it back for Zethner. Zethner to Siek. Siek tried to feed Quescu. It's taken back. Siek once more dumps in. And it's Dylan Schlicht of St. Anthony to take it back. And he gets it to Kazarik. Looked like Kazarik had it, lost it. Plays it for his teammate Fabraro. Both representing Ward Melville. Schlick behind the net. Dylan Schlicht. Kicks it down low. Alvanitas cuts it off, plays it around. Mitchell held in for the moment, now taking off his stick and moving in is Siak with speed. Siak to the backhand over the top. He had room upstairs, but missed the net high. And there's a save made by Elko on Goldstein, representing Southampton. Goldstein has that one taken away. Prizgent can't hold in, and Beckman tracks back, covers for his defenseman. Lane can't get that one out as he was checked by Dylan Schlicht. Here's Prizgent. Nice pass ahead. In comes Daniel Brown of VSM. Daniel Brown to the backhand. He scores! Daniel Brown makes it 3-2. 2 straight goals for the dark red team, and what a move to the backhand, and gets it over the pad of Elko. Daniel Brown this year, for it's been a phenomenal ESM freshman team, has 10 games played, 14 goals, 5 assists for 19 points. He's been exceptional. Puck comes out of the zone. There you see his teammate Beckman. Beckman has 11 goals and 6 assists for 17 points through 11 games played. Beckman tries to get it in deeper. It comes out. Lane, check LaRue. It's a foot race, and Mikey Lane is going to get there. Out of the zone, looking for Goldstein. They've got a 2-on-2, 3-on-2 over the line. Goldstein takes the shot and scores! Max Goldstein. We're all tied at 3. Look, Matt Goldstein's going to pick up the puck here at the blue line. He's got a 3-on-2, and it says, you know what? I'm going to drag it and fire it 5-hole, and that's exactly what he does. He beats Michael Elko of St. Anthony's and makes it 3 unanswered for the dark red team. Trying to turn the tides is the shot and a save made. Mineta had one earlier in the game. That was a huge chance, just missed. A potential response for the light red team. Back the other way and taken off the stick of Groshans. In comes Wimmer. Wimmer the shot, a blocker save made, and up into the netting it goes. That again, Sean Wolgamuth. Minute 48 to go. Here in this second period, we saw 3 goals in a row for the light blue team, and dark red has responded with 3 of their own. That's how we got here, 3-3. Wimmer tries to play that one down low. It's intercepted by Johnson. Johnson has had plenty of chances throughout this evening. Just hasn't gotten one to go yet. Representing Middle Country, puts that one across. Giordano just had a hard time corralling the puck. He's able to do so and send it back around. Back for Johnson. And Fabraro, who has been all over the place tonight, brings it into the zone once more. Fabraro the fake shot, brings it to the outside, centers one, and it's a little behind. A little behind for Sachem, the streaking Vincent Mineta. Back the other way, behind the net it goes. Harper checking Avlanitas. Johnson there as well. Comes to Fabraro, who started out the other way. And just look at them fly. Blake Fabraro into the zone, puts it between the legs, gets tripped up. I don't see an arm raise, but I don't know about that one. Wimmer on the other side. Mineta. Light blue looking for the response. Wimmer. That's intercepted. Groshans carries out. Was looking for the home run pass the puck. It would have been an icing, but it was played by Wimmer. Now for Mineta once more. Mineta, nice move, Mineta. Mineta shot over the top. Down, Guogamuth definitely got a piece of that one. Wimmer takes back for light blue. Bobby Wimmer hits the brakes before bringing it back around. Schwartz is there. Schwartz involved in 2 of the 3 goals for light blue, and that'll do it here for period number 2. 1 goal for light blue, but 3 goals for dark red, and that's your score after 2. 3-3, you're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League Freshman 2024 All-Star Game here on LI Sports Network. I'm Ryan Brannigan, and I'll be right back, but don't go anywhere. Period number 3 coming right your way. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Here to the South Rink, here at the Hop Hog Rinks. You're listening to LI Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Freshman 2024 All-Star Game. And boy, is this game delivered, as we've got a 3-3 score going into period number 3. I'm Ryan Brannigan. And here's Tucci on behalf of KPC, bringing it over the blue line for light blue. Turned over. Logan Dietz, representing Connecticut Sayville's developmental team, has that one taken away. One of 3 developmental players suiting up in this game, or pardon me, one of four developmental players. Meanwhile, here's Wetter. Wetter moves in, takes the shot, deflects over the top, comes back out in front, and Elko has to make the alert stop early here in period number 3. Just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Elko has allowed all 3 goals, and Wolgamuth has not allowed a single goal despite both of their predecessors. I mean, they themselves playing well, but of course, starting the game, Pagano allowed 3 goals, was fabulous regardless. And obviously, as was Rauscher, who did not allow a single goal. Elko has already made a phenomenal save so far in this one, and nothing negative to say about Wolgamuth, as he has come up and made some good saves as well. He has not allowed a goal. Here's Siak. Siak for dark red centers, one interceptor for Braro. Blake Fabraro takes it out. Skating through the neutral zone. Great back check from Siak, breaks it up, and now that'll be an offside. Dylan Schlicht of St. Anthony's Friars brought that one in offside. A night the standings do not matter. The best of the SCHSHL. Schlicht for Kazarik. Kazarik. Check there. It's a good play from Groshans, and Groshans puts it back around. In the possession of Giordano, who outlets. Kane backhands that one along. Johnson checked by Kazarik. Kazarik drew himself off sides, and that's what we'll see. And we see Groshans tapping Kazarik, I guess as to say, hey, You knew you were offsides. I know what you're doing. 13:04 to go. Third period. Face-off won by Blaschuk. Comes across. Kept alive by Groshans, but ultimately back into the possession of Harper. Harper checked from behind by Goldstein. Comes to Brown. Brown to Beckman, and a save made by Elko. Michael Elko with the 2-on-1. The two teammates, Brown and Beckman, centered by Southampton's Goldstein, all combined to make that play happen. And Elko with the stop. Here's Goldstein once more, poked off his stick by Schwartz. Schwartz ahead for Haynes. Haynes moves in. Haynes, nice move. Back to Schwartz. Now Harper. Harper lets one fly just wide. Try to go short side and had room but just missed. Schwartz playing it behind for Haynes. Now Blaschuk. Back around the other side. It's intercepted. Beckman tries to break out, unable to do so. And now the puck out of the zone. Daniel Brown from his knees playing it to Goldstein. Goldstein back to Zethner. Now Beckman. Nice move, Beckman. Beckman with Goldstein and Brown. Goldstein, the backhand shot, pad save made Elko. Up the boards, battled for, ultimately one out, and on the stick of Harper, checked by Goldstein. Daniel Brown there as well, checked by Harper. LaRue, the V-Sty slip, gets that one out. Here's Haynes. And eventually goes too far, taken back by Jackson Zethner of Northport Huntington. Plays it around. It's Beckman. Beckman into the zone. Beckman, sharp angle shot, goes over the top and all the way out of the zone into the neutral zone, where Mikey Lane can play it across for Prisgent. Sean Prisgent moves in. Picked up by Brown of ESM. Now Goldstein to Southampton. Goldstein got through a couple, couldn't get through Schwartz. Kept alive by Mikey Lane. Around for Goldstein. Back for Brown. Behind the net, Brown. Taken back by Mineta, who will skate it out. Mineta's got Haynes with him. Mineta on his forehand across to Haynes. He scores! Jordan Haynes. From the beautiful feed from Mineta. 4-3. Light blue retake the lead. Here's the pass again. Mineta waits for the defender to skate by where Haynes is waiting for it. Beautiful pass. And those aren't even teammates, though they looked like it on that play. Mineta to Haynes. 4-3, light blue. Here's Mineta again off the face-off shot. Oh, a good save made, Wohlgemuth. Fired around by Giordano. Looking for Acker. Acker playing it out for Johnson. Johnson, nice move. Derek Johnson moves in, drags one, and just goes over the net. Back the other way, Bobby Wimmer. Wimmer, shot, blockered away, Wohlgemuth. Mitchell keeps in for Sachem. Mineta had a hard time of it. Derek Johnson now back for Alvanitas. Taken away by Noah Young. Young to Wimmer. Wimmer moves in. Bobby Wimmer inside, outside. Bobby Wimmer around the net. Hits the brakes. Wimmer. Now Mineta shoots, and it's deflected by Young just over the top. Wimmer again, and a save made, Wohlgemuth. Jack Mitchell at the point. Sends that one around. Noah Young to get it, feeds it in front. Giordano read it. blocked the pass. Now Johnson. Good job by Jack Mitchell to keep in, but the puck ultimately comes out of the zone. In the possession of James Acker representing Connecticut Sayville. Mineta back on it representing Sachem. Moves through the neutral zone, carries on his backhand. Mineta, at least a goal and assist in the game. There's Johnson. 2-on-1 with Acker. Johnson to Acker. Acker shoots and scores! And he points to Johnson as to say, thank you very much for that beautiful pass. Take the rest from here. 4-4. You see Johnson, Acker he's ahead of him, does a good job of slowing up, creates space for himself, and then here's the trick. Do you pass it back or do you shoot? He beats him short side, low blocker. 4-4 is the score here in the Freshman All-Star Game in 2024 for Ferraro. Sends that one around. It's held in by Zethner for Ferraro on his backhand. Intercepted turnover down low. Here's Dietz. Fanned on it. Tucci was streaking from behind to try to break up that opportunity for Logan Dietz. Puck comes all the way back in the possession of Zethner. Brings it around the net. Finds Light. Light backhands that one across. Now Wetter. Wetter. Now Light. Representing Smithtown Hauppauge. Smithtown Hauppauge Blue to be exact. Ferraro. Hits the brakes. Nice move for Ferraro. Brings it in. Goes behind the net. Shot from a sharp angle is held by Wogelmuth. Here with 7 minutes, 17 seconds to go in the final period of regulation time. We're all tied up at 4. And you're listening to LA Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League 2024 Freshman All-Star Game. Face-off to the left of Wogelmuth. And the dark colored jerseys, I'm deeming them dark red. And the light colored jerseys, I'm deeming light blue. Shot comes across, and rescuing that one from a potential open net was Wetter. Ferraro holds in. Schlicht works his way across, pass deflects to the back. Chero, checked by Mikey Lane, and Lane will skate it out and backhand it all the way across. In the possession now of Logan Dietz. Now Prizgent, Sean Prizgent moves in, 4-on-2 over the blue line. Prizgent just lets one rip over the net. Prizgent once more, and that's stopped and held by Michael Elko. The Friar backstopping the light blue team. Face off to the left of Elko, controlled here by Schwartz. Tries to clear. Lane keeps in, lets one go. It's blockered away by Elko. Siek, representing Northport Huntington. Jacob Siek. That's taken away by Schlicht. Now Schwartz, a KPC, Kings Park Comac. Checked there by Sean Prizgent. Eventually comes onto the stick of Schlicht, who shoots, save, rebound, loose in front, scramble drill is on, and Sean Prizgent comes away with it. Carries up, 1-on-1, tries to get around Jack Mitchell, who despite the significant size disadvantage, puts the body on Prizgent. Schlicht was slowed at the blue line and is offside. 5:32 to go here, third period. All tied up at 4. Could we be in store for some overtime? Potentially so. Daniel Brown comes away with it. Brown between the legs of Febraro, but can't catch back up with it as Elko comes out of his net to bring things to a halt. East Islip 9-1 on the year, followed by Smithtown Hauppauge Red at 8-1. KPC is 8-2. This is a good save by Elko. Puck comes out of the zone. Giordano unable to hold in. Grosjean's back on it. Banks it off the boards. Intercepted by Blaschuk. Plays it back for Kane. Kane had it taken away from him by Daniel Brown of ESM. ESM is currently 7-4. And Giordano unable to hold in. Febraro takes back. Febraro checked by Goldstein. Gets it to Blaschuk. Blaschuk checked by Beckman. Still has the puck, does Blaschuk. Backhands went along, and it comes into the possession of Goldstein, who takes it back the other way for the Dark Red. Daniel Brown for Beckman. The two ESM Sharks. Beckman, the shot, gloved by Elko. As I was mentioning the standings, St. Anthony's 8-2, sitting 4th place at the moment. All of the top 4 teams have played 10 games. The 5th place team, ESM, 7-4, are in 5th. Sachem in 6th have only played 9, 6-2-1, with one of those losses coming in overtime. Paired with the tie. That one goes across, so they're not that, they are in fact tied with ESM, who are 7-4 with points, with 2 games in hand. Wimmer, part of that 8-2 KPC team that rang off the pipe. Whoa! Back out, they comes the other way. Johnson. Around the net goes Johnson in middle country. Drops it off. Long range shot, sticked away by Elko. Now handled by Young. Now Schwartz. Ahead Mineta. Mineta drops it back for Wimmer. Wimmer. Bobby Wimmer hits the brakes. Gets around the check from Zethner. Plays it back to the point for Harper. Back down low for Wimmer. Wimmer once again checked by Zethner of Northport Huntington. He gets it back to Harper of Pat Med. Around for Wimmer. Wimmer, nice move. Wimmer centers, and it's in the feet. It's loose. It's backhanded long, and they score! Noah Young found the loose puck. And Light Blue take the 5-4 lead. Here it is again, if you can make it out. There's the loose puck. Great play there by Sachem's Mineta, keeping it moving along, and eventually finds its way to Young, who beats the outstretched Wolgamuth and gives Light Blue the 5-4 advantage. With just 3:16 to go, will Dark Red, who have come down, they were down 3-0. They came back to tie it at 3. Can they tie this game up with about 3 minutes to go? Here's Tucci. That shot just goes over the top. Back it comes Febraro. Febraro checked by Prizgent. Still has the puck, does Febraro. Back now to Mitchell. Jack Mitchell lets that one fly. Save made. Rebound. Wolgamuth got that one too. It's still loose once again. Scrambles on. Wolgamuth is down. Outstretched. Flopping around, and it doesn't go in. Prizgent. The clap bomb from the blue line goes wide. Back out in front. Nobody home. Tucci. Ahead for Lorenzo. Now Febraro on his backhand moves in, and no! Wolgamuth denied him. What a stop from the Smithtown Hauppauge netminder, held in by Schwartz at the blue line. As Light Blue are looking to preserve this 1-goal lead, potentially add to it in the dying moments of this third period as we're under 2 minutes to play. Prizgent wanting to flip the ice. It's Fink all over him. Fink centers one and a kick save, rebound, stop made. Wohlgemuth, it's still loose and he's got it. Sean Wohlgemuth, faced with an onslaught of chances, has stopped nearly all of them. Stopped all on that last sequence, and it keeps Dark Red hopes alive, tying this game and sending it to OT. Dylan Schlicht across for Schwartz. Schwartz moves in, that shot over the top. Chero sends it back to Mitchell, long range shot, skips on, and a save made by Wohlgemuth. 1:24 to go, third period. 2024 Freshman Suffolk County High School Hockey League All-Star Game. These are the best of the best of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League up against each other here tonight. Deflection save, rebound stop made, Wohlgemuth. Draws some woes from the crowd. Kazarek back for Chero. Chero, wrister goes wide. But again, all the pressure is in Dark Red zone. They trail by a goal. They need to get something going, and fast, as they're running out of time. 51 and counting. Kept alive by Chero. That shot doesn't get through. Here's Schlicht. Dylan Schlicht around the net, and finally Dark Red can get something going. It's Siak, Northport Huntington, centering. He was looking for Wilk. It's turned over. There's an empty net, and that's Goldstein out there with the big turnover. Goldstein on his backhand. 20 seconds to go. Goldstein poked away from him. Kazarek has it. Goldstein from behind took it back. Zethner ahead for Light. They try to get in the zone. They're running out of time. 5 seconds to go. They got to get a shot away. 3, 2, buzzer beater. No, that'll do it. Light Blue gets the 5-4 victory over Dark Red in what was nothing short of a fabulously entertaining game from start to finish. The sides will shake hands, the newly minted teammates celebrating their victory or coming to terms with their defeat, but nonetheless, a fabulous game played by all as we get to the handshake line. And I want to thank you all for listening to LA Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. That'll be all from me, Ryan Brownigan. I want to give a quick shout out to our director of it all, Michael Brown, Rowan Laddick for handling everything you could possibly think of behind the scenes, as well as our cameraman. Oh, what's your name? Sean. Our cameraman, Sean. That'll be all here for my coverage in this one. Thank you once again for listening to LA Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League Freshman All-Star Game. Have a good night.